And the United States and 9 other countries are involved in the search for Flight 370. Dozens of ships and aircraft are crisscrossing more than 10,000 square miles. Chip Reid is in Washington with a look at how they're trying to find the 777 jetliner. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning, Charlie and Nora. As you just noted, the area being searched is huge and it is constantly expanding. As one American commander said, time is against us. Planes and helicopters are using sophisticated surface radar to scan the ocean for debris. But given the lack of information about the plane's final location, the teams are only making an educated guess. Commander William Marks is with the U.S. 7th Fleet in the South China Sea.
Time is not on our side, so anything we can do to expand this search will be the better if there's any survivors.
The waters between Malaysia and Vietnam are relatively shallow. In many places, if you stood the missing Boeing 777 on its nose, part of the tail would stick out of the water. But shallow water presents its own problems. Tides and currents are stronger, scattering debris more quickly. Shallow water can also confuse sonar, sound waves used to locate objects on the ocean floor.
I always like to think that we need to start by finding the haystack, and then we can look for the bits of the needle in that haystack. And in this case, the haystack is huge because we just don't have the clues.
Oceanographer David Gallo led the 2009 search for Air France Flight 447. That plane went down in deep water in a remote section of the Atlantic Ocean. Search teams located the wreckage within 5 days, but it took another 2 years to find the flight data recorders in an underwater mountain range. Gallo says even if the black boxes are recovered for the Malaysia Air flight, it could be years before investigators and the families of the passengers know exactly what happened.
We assume the plane has crashed, but, not a bit of evidence, not a mayday, nothing. It's almost like a murder mystery with no body.
If the plane cannot be found by searching the surface, crews will start using sonar to search under the water, and we are fast approaching the point where this search will change from rescue to recovery. Charlie and Nora?
All right, Chip Reid, fascinating. Thank you.